Here we are back streaming again. I actually just cut off an old stream and started a new one. I noticed I had 3 people watching. I was going to see if they came back and had any questions. I'm new to this and didn't see if they really had any questions in mind or maybe some comments about the game. But I think we'll get back on here for another 10 or 15 minutes, see if they come back and play a little bit of No Man's Sky again. Yeah, so flying around looking for a portal. The edge of the galaxy near the Euclid Galaxy, or in the Euclid starting galaxy of the game for everybody. Some galaxy near the center, finding lots of other players' discoveries near the center. It's almost hard to discover a system on the edge of the center that hasn't been discovered yet. And a lot of people have been spending time here kind of trying to figure out some of the mysteries that are apparently still in the game and yet to be discovered. This is going to be pointing in that cave. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right up on top of the mountain here. Wow, stuff's everywhere. That's really making you guys sick. That's pretty cool. Let's see. A lot of interesting landmarks around here. I mean, see stuff up on here like that. That's pretty interesting. Quite a few cool things going around. Looks like there's Gravitino balls here. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Kind of nice. Of course, no one will probably come back with me. I'm surprised. I had 3 people and I didn't even notice and cut the stream off. The first time ever. Rookie mistake, I guess. Maybe. But there is a whole hour and 15 minutes of a stream to go back and look at. I think they all came in at the end anyway, so it's probably a good idea. Hopefully. I think they'll look at more videos hopefully and come in and check this continuation out. Looking for a portal. Many planets. Very barren, very minimalist planets. Not a whole lot happening, which is good. That makes it easier to find a portal if there is one. So much open area, as you can see. Very cool stuff. You can see pretty. It's almost like a dog distance gone a little bit farther here on PS4. I feel like I can see further, possibly. It definitely feels different. Like, yeah, it takes a while for a lot of some of the details to fade in or to kind of load in and stuff, but I definitely feel like the draw distance is a bit better. Not sure if they optimize that at all. Hey there, Devil Boy. Welcome to the stream. I'm a new streamer and just thought I would stream some No Man's Sky during some bedtime. Welcome. A whole lot of streamers or viewers in here at the moment. There were 3 on my last stream that I just disconnected, and I just actually restarted this one because I'm such a noob streamer. Whoa, we got some ruins here. A new streamer. I didn't realize there were 3 viewers in the room, and I didn't even see if they had any questions. I kind of stopped it. But anyways, welcome to my continuation of that stream. And still looking for answers with portals near the center of the galaxy. That is really weird. That is floating like that. Very interesting. First time I've seen that, like that. That's, yeah, pretty weird. Okay, well, moving on. I've seen weirder things, I guess, in this game, but yeah. Definitely interesting to see what. Looks like it's like more than a half circle on a tilt and then a full circle. Can you hear me now? Was the game volume too loud? Yeah, that's awesome, man. If you can help me optimize this, that would be really good. Let me go into my options, see if I can turn down my volume. So that's better. Sound effects down. Oh, music, maybe music volume as well. I don't want to turn sound effects down. I think maybe my mic was away from my face a bit too, and I haven't had a chance to play with a lot of options. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks, Devil, for helping me figure that out. Like I said, it's my first stream, so I really appreciate your feedback on optimizing the channel and my stream. So, do you have No Man's Sky yourself? Or have you played it? I was like checking out these little towers and stuff to see if there's anything hidden in here. Any kind of markers. It's been kind of weird actually. Coming to these ruins, I noticed that... oh, you don't have it. Okay. Oh, well, okay. It's a great place. I think this is the best way to show people what games are about as well, if they want to come and check it out. I'm sure that's why you're here. Just to check out No Man's Sky and what all the hype is about. Well, there's a lot of past hype, but definitely some mixed emotions about this game, and causing people to lash out, causing people who haven't played the game to buy it and play it. Many people love it, many people hate it. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I can maybe help you maybe answer some questions you might have about making a purchase. This is basically a ruin that you find. You can find them through scan points, which will bring them up as icons, but I randomly found this one. Helps you unlock their language and some of the lore. Cool, stay as long as you want, yeah, for sure. A low spawn Gek turned on their leaders. That was a weird first sentence. I'm trying to process that. Their first spawn were cast out, ripped from their spawning pools and cast into the dust. Their lamentations curdled the air. The wisdom of the Korvax and the Atlas prevailed. Seek help with the language. And you'll see here that my knowledge of the Korvax has increased, but I've learned nothing new. Nothing new is because I've learned all the languages, all 3 alien languages, plus the Atlas language, which are words you get from those. But yeah, it took me quite a while to get all the languages, farming around basically. It's grinding monoliths, grinding... I do have Battlefields actually. I actually play Battlefield 4 a lot with my brother and his friend. The 3 of us who always squad up. And we're looking forward to Battlefield 1 as well. I've always been a Battlefield fan. What about yourself? Actually have Devil Boy. I have Battlefield 4, but not all the expansions. I have like 4 out of 6 or 7 expansions for the game. I do not have Hardline either, but my friend who played Battlefield 4 with us, he actually just got it himself because we do like playing multiplayer offline as well with each other in first-person shooters. We're old school like that, we're old timers. I'm an oldie, but a goodie. I've been playing Battlefield since Battlefield 1942 on PC. In internet cafes when that was popular, I'd sit there an old PC, old Intel, and network game with a lot of other people in Battlefield 1942. It was actually a really cool game. I think that was one of the first big titles in the series was that game when it was for PC. Look it up. I think there's videos and possibly gameplay. I'm not sure if there's actually a whole lot of videos on the original Battlefield. Oh, is that better masked? I don't know. Yeah, it's maybe this is my first time streaming, so I think I might have to play with some settings. I'm not sure if it's a direct setting in game that I have to turn the sound down. Turn my mic up. Oh, thanks X. Is this up or down? Let's see. How is that? Is that better? I might have to go into settings specifically for my mic. I did put it closer to my mouth, which might not be so good. Hey, Nast X, welcome to the room. Is volume better? My voice volume? See if I can optimize some sounds here while I'm looking. So you can see, wow, like the planets are lined up pretty crazy. Like this is a moon I'm on. Those are two planets in the distance. One has one moon. And this is the planet. And this is the moon of that planet. Okay, let me try that more, actually. Let's go to music volume and crank this down to 50 maybe. Check at 50. Is that better? A little bit better there. Can you make up my voice a bit more? Oh wow, I got 5 streamers in here, or 5 viewers on my stream. This is my first stream, by the way, guys, so it really help if you give me some... give me some constructive criticism on sounds. So I'm trying to read here as I'm talking, that's not good. Yeah, I definitely could use some constructive criticism on the stream if you guys can hear me better now or not, and maybe we can play with some optimizations to make it better. I think this is only high quality 720p at the moment that I'm streaming at. And welcome to the stream. Hello, I'm guessing you're Russian, so I don't even want to try to say that, man. I'm sorry, I just butchered your name. Slovak. No, I don't even know how to speak Russian. I'm just guessing. Oh, thanks, Devil. Do you stream yourself? I'll definitely check you out on YouTube when I'm there. I'm always looking for new streamers and looking to learn new things about streaming. Like I said, this is my first time, so please be patient with me. Whoa, look how bright green that is around there. That is interesting. That's super bright green. It makes me want to land there. Oh no, Devil, I think Mass said he couldn't hear me very well either, and as well as a friend who dropped in. If you guys are able to let me know if you can hear me better now, that would be great. And I'll have to check out your streams. What do you stream a lot of, Devil? Is there certain things you prefer to stream? Right now I'm on the moon here looking for a portal. The reason why I picked this moon is because it's in a red system with 3 moons, 3 planets, and just to show you guys, I can just leave the atmosphere for a minute. I actually just want to do something here and to show you where I'm at in the galactic map. So you can see that this is no joke. I know some people have kind of given up on this route and some of the hints, but I've gotten most of this from Bone Junkie and Serious Gamer X, Bicycle Walrus, 5Tat, I want to say, or Stat, I think his name is. I started watching him as well, but I'm right on the edge of the center of the galaxy, in the Euclid Galaxy, the starting galaxy for all people on PS4. And I did find this. Oh, awesome. Geknip. Hey, welcome to the stream. Damn it, man. You guys' names sound familiar. I think I've seen you guys in some other streams as well that I'm in all the time. Bone Junkie, especially. I'm always in there watching what he's got going on. Big fan. I was in GM Gameplay today, saw what he went through on his stream, and subscribed to him as well. He's a pretty good streamer, just starting out. But yeah, just showing off some of the stuff that I've learned from these guys and what brought me here. I just showed up. Yeah, hashtag GetTipGang. I like that. I'm older, so I'm just getting to know the hashtag thing, and I realize that sometimes it's a little bit sarcasm, I guess, but I'm not sure if you're actually linking something in GetNipGang is that actual thing. If you can confirm that. Oh, really? Is that right, Mast? I sub to everyone who unsubs me back. Yeah, I've seen that in chats. Get Nip Gang. I like that. Get Nip Gang. It's definitely very creative. Okay, so yeah, basically I'm here. I'm gonna just just sitting around not doing anything. I do want to explore this system I'm in, and like I said, it's a 3-planet, 3-moon system, following some of the leads that Bone Junkie and Serious Gamer have. I'm not sure about the haze zone yet, still trying to figure out what that is. Apparently it's the zone near the center. I've yet to find a system with that name. But yeah, definitely curious and looking to see if there's more answers out there. I've got, I think, over 150 hours in game, but that's just a rough guesstimate. That's unfortunate, Devil. Hopefully you've got your system and electronics protected while you're having that nasty storm there. Good luck with that. Hopefully you have really good power bars or protectors. Okay, well, let's get back into it. I'm going to get back in this region. Hop back down to the moon and keep looking. See, it looks big, but really it's not. It's a very tiny planet. Yeah, if they ever end up adding multiplayer to No Man's Sky, that would be interesting. Get Gang will eventually be worse than Sentinels. We shall invade your universes. This is the baby moon that I'm on, and I like to think it's obsidian when it's in the shadow of this planet. And yeah, as you can see, it's in the shadow. It's getting a little bit of residual light there, it looks like. I'm going to head back down there. I can dig something up. It's almost ominous and creepy sounding. We shall invade your universes. We will be everywhere. That is very intimidating. Please don't add PvP to the game, Sean Murray or Hello Games. I fear for my life. I fear that one day Bone Junkie will come up behind me, shoot me in the back, and steal my ship, as Bicycle Walrus has stated on few occasions, if that was possible. It definitely would possibly happen. Oh, definitely, yeah. I'm definitely a conspiracy theorist. I'm definitely on board with the theories. I'm definitely looking for some of the answers that have been brought up in No Man's Sky. Some of the lore, some of the hints that it's giving us, I definitely believe that there's something to do with the portals. Possibly not active now, but definitely something hidden here that we haven't found yet. That's funny. Hi, Duck. Welcome to the stream. It's my first stream, so please be patient. Apparently it's really hard to hear me on my mic right now. Hopefully that's improved a bit. I tried to optimize it. And hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm streaming live here from Canada. Another Canadian No Man's Sky streamer. Proud to represent. Paid $70 for this game. I don't feel like I've been ripped off yet. Yeah, see, 60 American, pretty much the same conversion. Yeah, definitely. I definitely hear you guys. I have a love for this game. I did see all the hype. I was watching a lot of the hype. I watched a lot of the interviews leading up to the game, and was super hyped for all these extra things, but my expectations stayed real. I got the game, played it, and I still love it. I love what the game is about, and it is what I thought it would be. Thanks, Duck. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, thanks for welcoming me. It's nice to see some familiar names in there and that I've seen in other streams and the community. I've seen you were in a couple streams earlier today. I think you were watching Bone Junkie, and then also in GM. A lot of these names here, actually. Most of your guys were in these streams today. And, really good streamers. GM Gameplay and Bone Junkie, Serious Gamer X. He's pretty interesting to watch. He's definitely piqued my interest in some of the secrets in No Man's Sky and what could be, and same with Bone Junkie especially. If you guys have any comments or questions or recommendations for me as a new streamer, I definitely will welcome them, no matter how critical I can take it. I have thick skin and the barrier of the internet between me and yourselves, so that's always good. Makes it a bit easier to accept criticism through that, I think, but also allows us to be more honest. I'm glad to see that I have more than one viewer now. I just started streaming about 2 hours ago for the first time ever, and it's nice to see that people are popping in here to check out No Man's Sky, and there's still some interest here, obviously. Hopefully we can check out this game together and move forward with some of the content that they release eventually, I hope. A lot of hopes and maybes, but definitely confident there. Let me know what you guys think, if anything, about some possible content, what you think, if there's going to be some, or what it will be. It's always nice to kind of build the hype train again, I guess you would say. But definitely a lot of different versions of what might happen here in the next month or so with this game. Definitely excited. Find a portal on this tiny moon. A really tiny moon. And the reason why I said this earlier in the stream, the reason why I like picking moons and specific moons, and related to obviously some of the lore and things that have led us here. Obsidian Moon, which I believe this is one, because it's in the shadow of a planet. That's my theory, anyways, on that. And so what I'd like to do with the moon is just use it a smaller area to find a portal. I mean, the surface area is smaller. I believe there's a portal on this planet. I found ruins and monoliths everywhere. But I still don't know what I want to try when I get to the portal. I've taken pictures of probably about, I'd say about 15 to 20 portals on my way when I travel from the outer skirts to the center of the galaxy in my gameplay time, and I stumbled upon some. It feels like I found some purposely, which could have been luck, and then the other half I found basically stumbling upon them. I also believe that the portals are actually an exit and not the entrance. I believe the entrance is unlocked through things in the game, possibly through monoliths. And as we've seen in the pre-release videos, I know they're not very accurate, they're something that we should go by, but there was an entrance portal, which is totally different from what the portals we're finding in the current game. It's actually a smaller type, like chunkier looking portal, which was the entrance in the trailer, and with the moving metallic metal center, looked like liquid metal. As you see in some of the trailers and previous gameplay, that where a player flies in this desert planet, lands, enters the portal, which is in front of the portals we're finding. It's like literally in front of it, so I don't know. There could be a lot of things behind that. Unlocking something near a portal, which allows you to access an entrance near the portal. The portal could be the exit coming back from where the portal is open to. I feel like I'm rambling here a lot about the theories and stuff, but this is just stuff I'm kind of regurgitating and some of my own theories put on top, or thoughts on top of what other people have kind of found and stirred up in my thoughts as well. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot of these theories as well, watching Bone Junkie and Serious Gamer. Yeah, that's a possibility. That's something to say. Is like, that's something we've always been told, is that it's going to take the community to figure out the portal. So, it's definitely, if it's down that road, it'll definitely probably depend on one person being in a specific spot or activating something, and which will possibly open that up to other players or other things, other areas in the game, other content, possibly even an alternate ending, as Bones likes to say, or just, in my opinion, might be alternate content, which just adds to the gameplay. Are you losing my sound mask? You can't hear me very well? Is that right? Optimize, if I can play with some of my settings. Can you get everybody to type portal in the chat there, just to send good thoughts my way, or something? It seemed to work for GM gameplay today. He found 2 portals when we started yelling portal in chat. Just need to shout it out from the rooftops. And if anybody plays on PS4 and streams, just would like to get some advice, if I can actually, as the streamer, if I can scroll through the chat on the right side here. Is there something with my keyboard that I can scroll with, or page up, page down type thing? Nope. So I'm going to see if I can go into some settings here during... It's probably not a good idea during my stream to go into my PlayStation settings. I'm sure nobody wants to watch me play with this right now. Are you guys able to hear me okay still? Loud and clear? Still some volume issues here for me, eh? Ron. Hey Ron, welcome to the stream. Delta, the only entry portals from the trailer spawn around the exit, and the entry we see walked into is in game. Your sound is super quiet. Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten that from a few people. I'm trying to fix that. But yeah, that's what I've noticed too, Ron, definitely, is that there's an alternate entrance portal. What we're finding now, I believe also that there are exit points to portals. and the entrances have yet to be possibly added or activated in the game yet. Okay, I dropped it to 50, so I'm gonna, let me see, I'll drop it a bit more, see if that helps. Especially if it's drowning out my voice. I have a Turtle Beach headset that's got a couple of years on it, but it's still pretty good quality. I've turned up my chat. How about there? Better? This is a very boring moon, yes, that I'm flying around on. I'm just noticing that myself, but it's definitely, like I said, a small surface area where I can find a portal. I believe it's an obsidian moon in a 3-planet, 3-moon system in a red system. I don't know about the dull red giant part, but it's definitely a red system with 3 planets, 3 moons. One planet has 2 moons. This is one of those moons on one of the planets, this planet. And there's one other planet with 1 moon, and then a third planet with no moons. I really hope you guys can hear me, because that would suck if you can't. I do want to land just try something here. Have a little look at my little red racer here. A little red rocket. I'm sure you guys have seen versions of this, but it's little, it's quaint, and it's what I like. It's actually it only has 6 health. Let me try what you guys are laying down here. Sound effects too as well, maybe that's drowning stuff out. I'll put that down. 2. Maybe both. 40. I think my options for my mic would be through my PlayStation or broadcasting settings, possibly. I'm not familiar with those at the moment. Let me go into here. Oh, here we go. Broadcast settings. I like advanced. Advanced settings is always good. Audio share settings. And it doesn't have a volume option here. So I'm in my settings, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can find some options here to improve. This is my first time streaming, by the way, and I can appreciate you guys sticking around and trying to help me figure that out as well and being patient. Let me go into my settings here, the actual PlayStation settings. I think I actually did play with some stuff. Devices, audio devices. Is that better? Hello? Hello. I'll try that. Okay, I went into my actual PlayStation. I went to my PlayStation settings and tried to up my input volume. Hopefully that made a difference. Hopefully I'm not hurting your guys' ears or making them bleed at the moment. Just teething. Okay. Yeah, good, man. Awesome. Yeah, I really want to optimize this, and like I said, I appreciate you guys letting me know about that. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, is performance and optimization of me streaming for the first time. See, and right now I'm in obsidian mode on the moon. You see how it's eclipsed? It's eclipsed by the sun. And when it says obsidian, I like to say that it's dark or shadow obsidian. It would mean dark or shadow. So I'm thinking it's in the shadow of a moon, or the fact that the moon is shadowed, possibly by this planet in this system. That might have something to do with portal activation or something related appearing on the moon. That was a really weird location for this guy. I'm gonna have to check it out just because I want to. Oh cool, that's awesome. I'm glad it's better. Good. Some of the locations of some of these plaques and stuff are just questionable. I always have to check out weird things like this. I've got all the milestones. I've maxed out all the languages. I finished the Atlas path. I'm near the center of the Euclid Galaxy, the starting galaxy. Okay, Mass, thanks for dropping in and checking me out, man. I appreciate that. It's awesome, and we'll definitely check you later, and have a good one. Thanks for coming. Cool, man. Same to you as well. I'll definitely check you out. Thanks for the sub, man. It's really cool. I really feel welcomed already. It's my first couple hours streaming, and wow, I'm really excited about it. Hopefully I can add some value here, or just create a multiplayer environment, which I like to think about streaming would add to the game. Even if it's never added in actuality, it's definitely something that adds to the quality of this game. It's definitely nice playing with other people that have mutual interests in the game. And would you look at that? Oh, I thought I found one. I got all excited. These monoliths look so like Portal monoliths. But it's yeah. Going back to what I was saying, I believe this is Obsidian Moon. It's because it's in the shadow of a planet, and it is a darker moon. Right now, it's actually daytime on this part of the surface of the moon, and it's just eclipsed by the planet right now. The sun and the skybox is on the other side of it. I'm thinking, or have a belief, that the timing of day and the alignment of the planets still affect possibly unlocking something. And that's what brought me to this moon. There's also a second moon to this planet, which I'd like to explore as well, to see if there's anything there. But yeah, I'll go back to say what I've always been saying about moons as well. They're a lot easier to find portals on. Their surface area is way smaller than planet's surface area, obviously. So finding a portal is a lot easier on a moon, in my opinion. I found them a lot quicker on moons. And yeah, so this is another reason why I think some answers might be here. I think moons or planets like this, or moons like this, would have some answers and allow me to find them quicker. I think this moon almost looks like it's like 1/20th or even 1/50th the size or mass of a planet, which is considerably different, like in size. So that's why I love exploring on the moon. I'm lazy like that. I don't want to fly around too much if I don't have to. So I've definitely had my fair share of exploring on full-size planets. Like, definitely something I'm not new to. But I think that's what pushed me towards wanting to explore moons. The fact that it's a lot easier, and my chances of finding a portal are a lot better. I've only found one planet with more than one portal on it. I believe that on a lot of planets there's at least one or two portals, but I'm not 100% why, or that's even true. See, now we're still in daytime, but now we're not eclipsed anymore. You can see that the sun was over there the whole time, and it's coming out from behind this planet, I believe, and going down. Where is it? I can't even find it. It's slowly peeking out, probably around the side of the planet there. So yeah, oh, there it is. See, we're actually, maybe we were eclipsed. Whoops. Okay, we were eclipsed before. So what's going to happen is this sun is going to the skybox is going to move around behind this planet and eclipse this planet. Or the moon. Which has happened a couple times since I've been here already. I was just so sure that it was at that moment as well. So my apologies for that. It was a bold-faced lie. We weren't eclipsed. But we were still in the shadow. Obsidian moon. And I also like this moon because it's super barren and really easy to see. And if there's a portal, something standing out, something not normal. Hope you guys are enjoying my first stream. My grand opening of my streams. Not expecting a whole lot, obviously, from my first stream, but definitely looking to make it a more consistent thing. Who doesn't want to play video games and talk about them? Wow, Ron, wow, crazy. 5 portals on one planet, huh? That is really cool. Are you on PS4 or PC? Just curious. Obviously on PS4 right now, but do you play on PC as well? Actually, you could be on YouTube, right? Yeah. Well, thanks for dropping in, Duck, and I appreciate that, man. You have a good one, and we'll check you later. Thanks for the advice. Duck Pro. It's kind of funny, the name Duck. I used to have a nickname at my old job years back, over 10 years ago, and I had the nickname Duck. Or Ducky. And this one guy actually gave it to me at work, and it caught on, and there apparently was no meaning behind it. It was just my last name sounds like, I guess, the beginning of the word duck, and I guess he screwed up my name one day on the radio, and we just went with Duck. Says, hey, what's up, Duck? Hey, Ducky, what's happening? But I've lost that nickname since leaving the company over a decade ago. Back some memories there. Old memory lane with this old ass brain. Oh boy. But yeah, definitely you can get trying just flying around a planet like this, looking for a portal, knowing when you get to it, you're not going to really do anything to open it. I really would like to work on getting the Atlas class versions. I haven't had a lot of luck with those in anomalies or facilities on planets. So yeah, just flying around here. Probably only get to spend another, I said this before over an hour ago, but another 15 minutes on this planet, and stream, and then I'll call it quits. So yeah, it was definitely an interesting first stream. I definitely had more viewers than I thought, and I really appreciate a lot of your guys' advice on the channel. Really, it's really helpful trying to optimize things here. Oh, wait a second, Ron. So you're helping guide a streamer make the how to find a portal video. It was 5 surrounding a central portal, and the guy wanted to stop and leave his planet, or the planet. When you say 5 surrounding the central, was that 5 like monoliths surrounding, or like 5? That was 5 portals. Wow, that sounds really interesting when you're talking about that. I really would like to hear more about that. 5 surrounding the central. See, and that was my idea of like an entrance, was like more of like a circular pad instead of a square exit pad, like with the little chunk pillars around it and a smaller, chunkier entrance portal, which I think is invisible and is activated through a portal site possibly, or other facility, or monolith ruin sites. Items may have something to do with it. I'm still working on that and trying to some variations still. At one point I had every trade commodity, those green items, one of each kind in my inventory. In my suit, I had one of each kind of the commodities or trade items of every kind. All the charms and items and effigies and balls and the cubes and everything of that sort. I'm sure you know where I'm getting with that. And then I also had 12 Atlas stones saved up, and all of that in my inventory. Having those things in my inventory would activate something near a portal. Okay, that was really interesting. I really would like to see some pictures or video of that. If you know a link or anything that would, if it was recorded or copied in any way, like that would be a really cool thing to see. If it's if it was actually recorded or pictures taken of it or something, that is definitely very interesting. 5 portals. One was at the center of the 5. That would just scream entrance right there to me. I mean, obviously, a lot of us playing No Man's Sky have only found single portals in any given area, let alone 2 close together, which I found kind of close together. I found 2 portals on one point. I'd say not really close, depending on what your version of close is. It's like closer together than farther. Sitting around a sphere on a planet. But no, yeah, Ron, you definitely piqued my interest there. That definitely sounds interesting. I've never heard or seen anything like that in the game so far, but like I said, I always believe there's new things to be found and discovered in this game, and that's why I'm still here playing it. I'm definitely a believer in this game and where it's going to head either way, so whether it's in the game or not, I'm sticking around and want to see this through and hopefully see some content in the near future. I'm trying to think now where to get my... Oh yeah, my Atlas passes can be also acquired through operation facilities or manufacturing facilities, I believe. So, Ron, do you have a lot of time in game, or do you still play No Man's Sky? Out area site. It's very glitched out. That building's almost completely buried there. That is so interesting to see stuff like that. I love doing this because I can really get in there and see stuff. Whoa. Did I miss it or something? Where was it? Yeah, it's like, look at this space. It's totally like it's almost in the cave there. That is so interesting. The building's definitely half covered in the dirt. Like, I'm on PS4 and, like, you know, I mean, being able to... Oh, wow, I got some major dinosaur stuff happening here. Got a family of T-Rex minis. Flowery tails. Oh, that's unfortunate, Ron. No, I'm just kidding. I am a big Xbox fan, too. I actually had Xbox One until Actually, it crapped out on me in the first month. The memory stalled on me. I wasn't able to access the memory. I think it was just bad luck. But I ended up trading it in because of exclusive games I wanted on PS4. This being one of them. This is definitely an interesting bugged out base. I've never seen a half underground base before. Yeah, I love that. I love that attitude that you have, Ron, too, as well as, I mean, and that's what I play in this game. I even, like, look at this. This is crazy. I'm going to mine myself into the building and hopefully find something. This is interesting. I definitely love sitting in on other streamers and helping them try to figure out the game if they're looking for outside help. Or guidance in the game. It's always good to have another perspective, and I definitely welcome you into this stream anytime. In my streams, being a new streamer, I love to see that communities like that, and very helpful. So I really appreciate that. It's really cool to see. Very promising for streamers. This is really interesting. Okay, I know you don't play this game, but I'm probably sure if you watched a lot of the streams and stuff, I've never seen anybody mine out a facility like this before, because this is something new to me. Definitely interesting. Let's just try to activate the... There's a panel in here that I'm trying to find. And I can actually activate it if I can unsolve it, or uncover it. Am I totally missing it here in the corner? No. Very, very interesting. Okay, there's usually... I'll probably have to go through to the other side of the building. I only know to do this because I've been in many of these buildings and they're very repetitive and their layouts are very similar. Oh, see? Let's let me into this room. And there is a panel right there, a derelict panel in the abandoned building. If you have any other questions or comments or anything that you are curious about the game, I've had a lot of exploration and hours in this game. Sounds like you've had a lot of experience with streams and watching videos and information on this game, which is cool. I've seen this message before, why there's so many sentinels on worlds without any kind of trace of where they came from. They traverse the galaxy unopposed and enforce their will upon every sentient being they encounter. Who made them? Who gave them the will to police the stars and demand that we bow to their silent rules? The goal of the experience was to learn the answers to these questions. It began on an uncharted world beneath a blue-white sun, far from the axis of civilization. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. That is an interesting line. See, I'm going to take a snapshot of this. Definitely interesting with these abandoned factories. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to jump. I want to save a picture. I probably could have done that easier way. I'm not sure if that stops the stream when I do that. Unlocking data, analyze data, and it should give me a blueprint that I already have, probably. If not, hopefully the Omega Drive warp reactor. And no, I could always hope and dream. And now that I see, I could have came in the back door, which I didn't even know was here. But as you can see, it's glitched out inside the ground here. This is not normal. Not a normal location for facility like this, that's for sure. Very toxic planet. It's very cool to see viewers coming by into the stream, my first stream, and checking it out. I'm gonna switch around here for another 5 minutes. At the 1 hour mark, I'm gonna call it. See the line of the planets, where this moon is, the sun. I think it already eclipsed. Oh, it's still on the horizon. So, to this direction. Spells use planets as landmarks. Especially now that we know how the universe is set up in here in the galaxy. Planets are all stationary. They don't rotate themselves. They stay in alignment like this. The sun moves in a skybox around. Yeah, so this is the moon of this planet. They never change in relation to position with each other. Still looking for a portal on this moon. I've been here for a total of a few hours looking around. In total of this stream for about, an hour looking around for a portal. Not really grateful about finding one. I'm just looking to find more answers in general. Just to find the more you explore, the more chances you'll have. This is an interesting monolith that I've seen. It's kind of a more rare one. A cube. Not sure if these make the same direction. I have used them before. Clusters of monoliths and rings usually tells me there's a portal around, in my experience. Usually if you don't see a whole lot of monoliths or ruins, in my experience you probably won't find a portal or an exit or a portal structure. I don't like just using the word portal because it makes it sound like it's an actual working portal, so maybe I'll just say structure. And I hate seeing these ones because it always makes me think that this is it's actual monolith type structure. It always gets me going. Gets me all worked up for no reason. Like I said, when I find one, I won't know what to do with it. Like it's like when I find like 3 girls that want to sleep with me at the same time, it's a great thought, but if it actually happened, I wouldn't know the first thing to do. I know that's kind of a weird comparison, but not a whole lot of people are listening right now, so that's okay. Again, another monolith. Seriously pointing in certain directions. So I like to try to follow them in a certain pattern, like that one kind of pointing me in this direction, which will possibly lead me to another monolith, which led me to a plaque. The plaques I like to follow them outwards like this. So just bringing me somewhere. So quick kind of test here on some of the portals or monoliths and plaques and the directions they point us. If I'm rambling, I apologize. I'm just really excited to talk about the game finally, instead of just thinking to myself. My brother and his friend, they actually sold their copies of the game. They didn't see it the way I did. I thought they had gotten ripped off, so they saw a chance and refunded their game with I think they had over 40 or 50 hours of gameplay each, which blows my mind of how they got a refund. Yeah, they did it, got the refund, and I found that, I think this is a good place to end. Did I another crash ship? Nah. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. Scavenger. Definitely is a cool looking ship for its style. Definitely like it. Got that Battlestar Galactica type. It's not the Viper ship, but the other one, the other ship they use. The Turtle. So let's see what we got here. I think everything. Yeah, Thetas. Sigma reactor, regular hyperdrive, nothing crazy about the pulse engines. I was looking for a +1 phase reactor. No, sorry. Yes. Phase beam. I think there's a beam impact mod that's missing from the game, or a blueprint, because I cannot find a +1 beam impact sigma. They have a +2, as you can see, a +3. I still haven't gotten the blueprint for a 1 myself, and I've never seen it on a ship, which is weird to kind of skip a +1. I'm not sure why that happened. Nothing crazy out of the normal here. I could break all this stuff down, but I don't really need any more items. Actually, I don't need to repair my hyperdrive anymore. It used to break when I black holed my way to the center and made my way here. But I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to leave this guy alone. Plus, it's one of the ugliest classes of ships that I've seen in the game. I don't like these guys. But this one's actually kind of a cooler looking version of it compared to other ones. I really love this little guy, the little red racer. And the name is interesting, Game Ya Mam. It had that name on it. Fortunately, I can't change it yet in the game, so I'll just stick with that. Here we go into cycle. Seemed like a really fast night cycle. Now I think, maybe not. I'll figure out if I'm in the eclipse of the planet or if it's actually these are drop pods. I've got all my stuff maxed, all my inventory slots maxed. Those are the drop pods. Farmed those on my first planet, I think, after I knew about them. It's very red and ominous right now on this thing. Super red. Very Mars-like. The original Total Recall movie reminds me. All an old. Original Total Recall. Wow. It's been a while since I've seen that. Definitely I'll have to watch that in the near future. The new one's okay. I still prefer the original Total Recall. Yeah, Jessica Biel's in the new one, but unfortunately Colin Farrell took over the place of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I totally killed his accent. I did not mean to do that. Brutal. Sorry, I'm gonna ramble now. I'm getting a little tired. See, that was weird. That looked like a weird alien station until it phased in as some lump of potato. And on PS4, I'm almost able to come to a complete stop and look down, which is pretty cool now. Never used to be able to do that. It's so calming. You can just kind of look around at stuff. And like on one spot, I can key in on that mushroom head. See that? Oh, see, and I'll flip over on me, but I can flip it back. So you can get it back over here. That's pretty cool. I don't know. People are complaining about collision detection and auto collision detection control of the ship. It doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to just crash into the ground, but it's definitely nice for how much traveling I've done not to have to worry about that. But if that ever changes, challenge accepted. For sure. Very important here. I have to give us one more little check. Sometimes I get these feelings. There's a big city over there. Hopefully people can help us figure this out, and people will keep streaming and playing. It's good to see that a lot of people are still dedicated weekly streaming this game. It's definitely promising for me as a No Man's Sky fan, and a very new streamer. Look forward to finding out more secrets and hidden things in this game. Always finding new things all the time. But for now, gives you a little glimpse of where I am, and probably log off to the space station. As you can see, those planets are well traveled too. I'm sure there's lots of great minerals to be mined on them. I don't really need a whole lot of right now. As you can see, I've got quite a bit backup materials here for whatever I need. Lots of warp cells, things to make warp cells. In case I break stuff going through black holes, I do have more dynamic resonators, which I don't see myself doing anymore. I was thinking about heading to the other side or another location around the center. And it looks like a Japanese I go from pirates and they challenge anymore. This is near the center of the galaxy, and this is the difficulty with still region of space. I am in the Saphir Fringe. I'm gonna go into my map here. I'll show you in a second. If you say region as in the system I'm in, I think it's some type of fringe. Chakalaka, so that do guy's wing off. So Ron, I'll show you what region I'm in. So it's the Sibirisi Fringe region, and it's a 3-planet, 3-moon red system. You know, people have been talking about dull red giants, and as you can see, it's kind of a brighter red system, but it's hard to compare. There's nothing else really close to it. I don't know if you could compare them in any way like this, but I think what from Bone Junkie was showing is in real life, giant planets are rated in luminosity, and a dim red giant would be rated like a 3.3 on the scale. This is class K2, if that has any relevance, but it also has 3 planets and 3 moons, which is interesting because the rating of the less luminescent moon in real life is a 3.3. So there could be some relations there, some really hidden stuff. Maybe I'm reaching, but yeah, that's some correlation there. And if I zoom out a bit, you can see a bit more of what system and what's connected to me. Islapodonter. I guess this is 9. The 1x is a 9 for the number of the actual system name that I'm in. Islapodonter 9. So yeah, and you can. I'll go to some of these other planets, and you can see that they're part of the Siberius Fringe as well. I can move over here to a couple of others that have been discovered. So many people have discovered things around here. So this is also part of the Fringe. This guy's discovered Team Player 444 has discovered a lot of these regions on this side. It seems like it's still connected to where I am. It's a big system here, actually. When I think about it, this is a huge fringe. I know a lot of the other guys have been, and in some of the game texting, there's text relating to haze zone, which people have been looking for. Serious Gamer X calls the center here the haze zone, all these different color gassy clouds, and that's probably a good kind of theory to have. Possibly something hidden within this edge. There's also messages that Bone Junkie has posted talking about the anterior of the galaxy, or the anterior of this realm. Anterior meaning near the front or near the head which would probably be, guessing, near the center, if you want to translate it. So people have been looking everywhere around here. As you can see, there's tons of discoveries. Like, you can see all the flashing stars. There's so many discoveries near the center. People have been all over through here. It just blows my mind, because thinking if you could see other people, the possibilities would be super high near the center. The odds weren't so great near the outer edge, but getting close to the center, as you can see, there's so many possibilities to run into people. Let's check some names of some of these. So this is the Exochuck boundary. So there's the boundary, the fringe. I just saw a star here by itself, or system. Some more boundary. Massive gaps here. People are doing lines, looking for lines of stars to point to things. This region is just called Becknichart, which is weird. It just a straight up name. Not sure if you can rename. No, it's the. Oh yeah, I'm not sure. What was he? Oh, trying to go to the center and then go up and search above the center. Is that what he's doing? I think that's what Bone Junkie was doing recently. Is trying to find. You could go to the center. Oh, Orion meaning the 3 stars, the line of 3 stars. Or possibly a zone. So yeah, and like there's lines of stars here. Like, I don't know, from a distance, yeah, it came up as a line, but really when you look at it, there's nothing there. There are star maps that show basically that things should be there. Yes, Zesioskoyoya, the region. Try to pronounce that. Zesoyaxoi, the Zexoi. It almost seems like there's some European lingo. And oh, I just hear some expanse area. There's a band. I'm just really reaching out here and looking at some other stuff, just trying to poke around. I like to do this, just use the camera to explore a bit as well. You have the camera, and why not use it? The galactic map. So here's a mass here. It's a really bright planet close to the center. Got off all by itself. Another mass. Really just traveling around. So you're saying that there are star maps that show basically that things should be there. And what do you mean by that? In this actual star map here, the galactic map. There's actual map expanse, another expanse here. And see, when I look at it, I know it's probably just glare, but when I look at the center, I'll get this glare off to the side there. You can see it, but yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's just some glare. Cluster. Like clusters. Euclid Galaxy. I just like going around trying to say these names. It's a challenge. We'll start off here on its own. Voices in some of the messages were telling us to stay away from the center. Apparently it was messages sent to us, from us, by ourselves, either from the past or the future. Koilan Noir. These have got to be the most challenging pronunciations of systems I've ever seen. Expanse. There's just so much, see, there's stuff way off, like, by itself here. So appealing. 3 planets. there are puzzles within the game, like computer consoles, uh, like sliders on the computer consoles for you to solve. And yeah, I like how you said that, because I kind of believe something related to that, like answering some questions at or panels on planets and monoliths, and other trivial questions related to the monoliths create different reactions with the monoliths and when you activate them. So I definitely think that it could be something there, a combination of answering certain questions or activating monoliths in a certain way. Could definitely be a key to some of the questions we have. I definitely like to try to see as much text-based stuff as I can in the game. I think that's what I'm going to do here now that I'm at the center, is just explore more of the facilities on a planet and different options of answers to monoliths, trying to answer them differently. A good way of doing that is to obviously, land near a monolith, get out, answer the question which you obviously it's pointing to answer correctly. Kind of reload your game, go back to the monolith, answer another question, answer the same question in a different way, because it's always the same question once it's generated. But you can also reload your game and go back and kind of re-answer the question if you don't feel like you've answered it the right way or made a mistake. So that's one option that I've been trying, and noticing that the monoliths have actually unlocked, and there's actually more than one right answer sometimes. So I definitely want to relate to that, to what you're saying, Ron, that there's some connection there, and that there's some things in the game that need to be activated or done in order to allow us to use a portal or access extra content. Yeah, exactly. Like the questions are related to the math, or are you saying just physically traveling through the game will? Yeah, you're really kind of like make me think outside the box here, and I like that. I'm trying to figure out what kind of direction you're going. I kind of an idea of what your train of thought is there, but Ron, and it's definitely something there, and that's what's keeping me going. Definitely something that's driving me. Usually have a good feeling about things in games, I usually, there's not much here, like, give up on the game, but I just have this nagging feeling that there is something more here and that needs to be discovered. The game's only been out for just under 2 months, and it's lost a lot of its player base, and I believe people just gave up too early on this game. I think there's a lot more to be discovered. I think the content that's going to be added is going to add quite a bit to the game and just make me love it even more. But yeah, it's unfortunate that the player base dropped off, and that people aren't really kind of giving it more of a chance. It's unfortunate, because a lot of games hold your hand and don't allow you to kind of figure things out for yourself, but this game I really I feel like it's trying to head in that direction. It makes you think outside the box, like trying to solve these puzzles and some of the very vague cookie crumbs that it's leaving. I really love that about games, is the difficulty. I played Final Fantasy XI online for the longest time. It was super challenging, and it didn't have that waypoint feel where it's like telling you where to go all the time. You really had to figure things out for yourself. So I just popped out of the map here. Questions Ron, there are math-based questions in some of the version 2-3 rooms I've solved. 8 of them minus the sliders, which look Fibonacci clock-like. Okay. As I see, and that's something I don't have a whole lot of experience with. Something that I want to spend more time is going into those rooms and exploring. Because I believe some of the answers are there, and some of the major hints that have led us to where we are now have been in behind those doors, like the map room, for instance, and other kind of Easter eggs, some kind of messages that have been found. So yeah, there's definitely something I think to those rooms and gain access to them. I actually love math and geometry when it's related to something that I have an interest in, if that makes sense. But just on a base level, which is the basis behind a video game, it is interesting, and I love problem solving. So yeah, everything is based on, yes, math and geometry, procedural, directed math. But yeah, hate is a strong word. It sounds like you don't have that hate. It obviously sounds like you have some knowledge of how math and geometry works and the relation to the main and problem-solving aspect of No Man's Sky. I want to believe that there's more complexity behind this game than just what we see. There's obviously a lot more. People have data mined the code. You're able to QR code off the packaging. Oh, that was a meteorite. I gotta pay attention here. Let me get to this guy. Wait, are you saying they reach a code I can show you? This one, the QR code off the pack. I'm not exactly sure what that means, Ron, but you still pique my interest in certain things. Oh wow, yeah, you're getting into deep territory there. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge of behind-the-scene programming and data mining and how that works, but I do have a basic knowledge of it. And that, you know, obviously you're able to access the data to a game and kind of find things there, but I also know a lot of things are hidden in programming as well that it's not available for anybody to see. A lot of times it's encrypted or hidden. Oh, I'll have to check that link out. So I'm on my PS4 right now, so it's going to be a challenge, but possibly go on my phone here and see if I can that through. But I'm here and I've saved. I'm at the space station, Ron. It was a pleasure. I really enjoyed that you stayed around and watched the stream. I hope you subscribe and like my stream, considering it's my first one. Hopefully we'll see you around and in the community. I really hope that you're able to play this game or try it one day, whether it's PC or if they bring it to Xbox One, which I heard they might. And I'll cross my fingers for that. But for now, man, it was a pleasure, and thank you very much. It was nice to meet you. Now to figure out how to stop my stream for the first time. Oh, that was pretty easy. Well, take care, and see everybody. Have fun. Let's keep playing. Take care.